Stellar Voyager. Captain Elena Zara stared out of the viewport of her starship, the Stellar Voyager, as it glided through the inky void of space. Her mission was simple: explore the uncharted regions of the galaxy and make contact with any alien civilizations they encountered. It was a mission of discovery, a quest for knowledge that had driven humanity to venture into the unknown. Elena's crew was a mix of scientists, engineers, and military personnel, each with their own expertise and skills. They had faced their fair share of challenges, but nothing had prepared them for what lay ahead. The Stellar Voyager had detected a faint signal emanating from a distant planet on the edge of their star charts. The signal was unlike anything they had encountered before, a rhythmic pattern that seemed almost musical in nature. Intrigued, Elena decided to investigate. As the ship descended through the planet's atmosphere, the crew braced themselves for what they might find. The planet, shrouded in mist and shadow, appeared to be devoid of life. Its surface was a desolate wasteland of jagged rocks and eerie, pulsating vegetation. Elena led an away team down to the surface, accompanied by Dr. Malcolm Reeves, the ship's xenobiologist, and Lieutenant Sarah Mitchell, the chief security officer. They followed the source of the signal, which led them deeper into the heart of the planet. The further they ventured, the stranger the landscape became. The vegetation seemed to respond to their presence, shifting and swaying as if it were alive. The air was thick with an otherworldly scent, a combination of sweet and acrid odors that made their skin crawl. After hours of trudging through the alien terrain, they reached a massive structure that rose from the ground like a monolithic tomb. It was covered in strange hieroglyphs that pulsed with an eerie light, matching the rhythm of the signal. Dr. Reeves approached the structure with a sense of trepidation. "These markings," he muttered, "they don't appear to be a language. They're more like instructions." Before Elena could respond, the ground beneath them trembled, and the massive structure came to life. It began to open, revealing a dark, gaping maw that seemed to lead deep underground. The crew exchanged uneasy glances as they descended into the depths of the structure. The walls were lined with pulsating veins of some unknown substance, and the air grew colder and more oppressive with each step. They reached a cavernous chamber at the heart of the structure. There, they found a horrifying sight. Dozens of alien beings, tall and skeletal, lay suspended in pods filled with a viscous, luminescent fluid. Tubes connected to their bodies, feeding them some unknown substance. Elena's heart sank as she realized the truth. "These creatures are alive," she whispered. "They're being kept here against their will." As they examined the pods, Lieutenant Mitchell suddenly cried out in pain. Her skin began to ripple and shift, and she collapsed to the ground. The same grotesque transformation began to affect the other crew members. Elena watched in horror as her team underwent a horrifying metamorphosis. Their bodies contorted and twisted, merging with the alien substance that flowed through the tubes. Their eyes became vacant, and they were no longer themselves. Desperate to escape, Elena ran back to the Stellar Voyager, but it was too late. The ship's systems had been compromised, and it was now under the control of the alien presence. Alone and surrounded by the horrors of the alien planet, Captain Elena Zara realized that they had stumbled upon something beyond their comprehension. The signal that had drawn them in had been a trap, a siren song that led them to their doom. As she wandered through the eerie landscape, Elena couldn't help but wonder if the same fate that had befallen her crew awaited any future explorers who ventured too close to this forsaken world. The chilling thought haunted her as she disappeared into the alien mist, her fate, like that of her crew, forever unresolved.